Hi guys, this is Veronica. Welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this Valentine's Day cake. If you're interested, please keep on watching. Alright guys, so first we're going to go ahead and start with our fondant. So here I have 3 different colors, and I also have this heart-shaped cookie cutter and then the small heart-shaped fondant cutter. So go ahead and start just rolling out your fondant, and we're going to use a smaller fondant cutter first. Just cut out as many of these hearts as you think you're going to need. So these I'm going to place actually on the top and on the sides of the cake. So here I've already cut out all my hearts using the 3 different fondants. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and paint them. So here I have this edible paint, silver and red. These are both from Wilton. And then this luster dust, it's a raspberry luster dust that I'm going to use for my pink hearts. So just go ahead and brush them on each one. So the silver one for the gray, and then the red paint color for the red hearts, and then the pink luster dust for the pink hearts. So here we have the 3 finished hearts. So next we're going to go ahead and roll out some red fondant. And we're going to grab our heart-shaped cookie cutter or fondant cutter. And then we're going to go ahead and brush our heart with the red edible paint. Alright guys, so next we're going to go ahead and roll out some gray fondant, and this we're going to use to make the arrow for the heart. And this is what I'm going to use to trace it, or to draw it on here. It's a black edible marker. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out the arrow with using this pen blade. And it is pretty sharp, so be very careful when you're cutting this out. Okay, so once you're done cutting it out, we're going to go ahead and turn it over so you won't see the black from the marker. And then we're going to go ahead and paint this. We're going to use that silver paint that we have. So just go ahead and brush the entire arrow. So once we're done with that, go ahead and set it to the side to let it dry. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and get started on our cake. And here I have 4 6 by 2 inch cakes and some buttercream and some strawberry filling. So go ahead and just put some buttercream onto your cake board. And then you can just put one of your cakes on there. And we're going to create a well with our buttercream for the strawberry filling. This will help lock in the strawberry filling and will prevent it from oozing out on the cake. And then continue the same step until you get all the way, until you're done with all your cakes. So for my last cake, I do like to turn it upside down and having the bottom facing up because this is more flat and this will help keep an even top layer on our cake. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and frost our cake. So just go ahead and put a dollop of frosting, and this is just going to be a crumb coat. And what this does is help lock in all the crumbs. So just spread a thin layer of your buttercream all around the cake. So once you're done with your crumb coat, go ahead and put this in the fridge for 30 minutes. Alright, so once you've taken your cake out of the fridge, we're going to go ahead and apply our last coat of icing. Okay, so once I've completely frosted my cake, I'm going to use this icing scraper and just go around it with your cake spinner and just smooth it out as best as you can. And just fill in any gaps that you see, and then go ahead and go over it one more time with your icing smoother. And then with the top, I'm just bringing it in with my spatula. Alright, so next I'm going to grab my red buttercream frosting and just putting dollops all over the cake. And then also I'm going to use pink. And then with my frosting smoother, I'm going to go ahead and smooth that out. So just keep smoothing it, and if you feel like you need more color, then just go ahead and add some more. And then next you can just go ahead and bring in some of that excess into the top layer of your cake and just smooth it out. And then clean out your cake board as well. Alright, so here as you can see, I'm going to use some sprinkles. And these are made by Wilton. And I also have a cookie sheet underneath so that anything that falls can fall right in the cookie sheet, and to prevent a big mess on my countertop. So just go ahead and put some on the bottom of your cake. Just go all around it. And so after you're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and grab our pink and red icing and go ahead and just put dollops on top of your cake, just like I'm doing here. And we're gonna go all the way around. Okay, once we're done with that part, we're gonna go ahead and put sprinkles on the top of our cake. And so next we're gonna go ahead and start attaching our small hearts that we made earlier. So I'm just doing it every other dollop and alternating the colors. And so next I'm gonna go ahead and grab some lace that I made. If anyone wants to see a tutorial on this, please comment down below and let me know, and I'll be more than happy to show you how I made this. And so go ahead and just apply it on the top of the cake. And I'll also leave the link down below of the mold that I use for this. So we're just gonna go all the way around with our lace. Alright guys, so next we're gonna work on our heart. So what I'm gonna do here is just turn this over, and then I'm gonna use one of these skewers and cutting it in half. And then slightly pressing it onto the heart. And then with some extra fondant, I'm gonna secure it on there. So the next we're gonna go ahead and grab our arrow, and we're gonna use our knife here to cut it in half. And then on the back side, we're gonna also attach this the same way we did the skewer. Right, so once you're done with your heart, then we're gonna go ahead and write the word love on there. And here I'm using tip number 1 with some buttercream icing. Right, and there you have it. So next we're gonna go ahead and attach it to our cake and right in the center. So just gently press it in there. So next we're gonna go ahead and attach some of these leftover hearts that we have. We're just gonna put them around the cake. All right, and that is it. Right guys, so this is the end of my video. This is the final result. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So I'm gonna put down below the link of my buttercream frosting and also my vanilla cake recipe. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and until next time.